Welcome to Dilboy Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, where your Somerville Highlanders play host to the Revere Patriots in the season opener for the 2024 boys soccer season. The starting lineup for the Revere Patriots: number 10, Brian Medina; number 7, Quay Alves; number 11, Jeremy Romero; number 2, Jared Romero; number 4, Nicholas Morgera; number 8, Nicholas Ruiz; number 30, Angel Ortiz. In net, Malik Sakira. Number 22, Santiago Velez. Number 3, Noah Rivera. And number 13, Francisco Navarrete. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Number 1, Imani Mixon. Number 5, Lucas Firmino. Number 10, Francisco Santos Landaverde. Number 11, Gabriel Dos Reyes. Number 12, Jose Rivera Alvarado. Number 14, Jose Lopez Mejia. Number 15, Marco Hosholi. Number 17, Anthony D'Souza. Number 18, Ruan Souza Rodriguez. Number 21, Jackson Love. And number 29, Jefferson Valdevaso Cabrera.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlanders Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Jake Wilson, Somerville Counselor at Large, as well as knower of all things soccer here in Somerville. And Jake, we've got a great rivalry to open out the boys soccer season. The defense of the GBL championship for the Highlanders begins today at Dilboy against the Revere Patriots, who came in second last year in the GBL. Revere last year on this field came back in a gut-wrenching tying situation to score a tying goal in stoppage time to tie the Highlanders. Highlanders were able to get that measure of revenge at Revere last year with a 2-1 victory. And of course, Revere wound up in the playoffs last year with their 9-3-3 record. They lost in the playoffs to West Springfield in Division 2, 4-1. The Highlanders, of course, GBL champs, lost to Brockton in the first round of the playoffs. They were ranked number 21 in Division 1. But now it's a new season, Jake, and we have a new team in front of us here as we look to the senior leadership of Gabe Dos Reyes, as well as Jose Lopez out there on the field, and the great team they have around them. How are we looking this year?
Hey Todd, I don't want to engage in hyperbole here, but I've looked at this as a golden generation here, the senior class for Somerville, and you know they want to do some damage in the postseason. And that starts here in the league opener, the season opener, the home opener, lots of openers today. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what these boys can do out here in what should be a big season for them.
Big season, hopefully, for the Highlanders, coming off a big season with that GBL championship, seeing what they can do this year, looking for a postseason victory, as that is kicked forward by Revere off the first possession out of bounds. Highlanders will get it. Got Imani Mixon in the goal for the Highlanders starting off this game. Over in goal for the Patriots, you've got Malik Sakari. As Dos Reyes trying to get a hold of that one was Gabe. Whistle on the play. These two teams know each other very well, of course, playing each other 2 times per season. They also play against each other in multiple other leagues as well as with each other. So these two teams know each other extremely well. And look at right there, Gabe Dos Reis, as he's going to get it across. Crosser looking for a foot at the end, as I believe that's Marco trying to get in there on that.
Right away, pressure at the back forces the turnover and leads to a half chance there for Somerville.
Somerville in their red uniforms, blue numbers. So that one's centered into the area. Looking for the backside here as they'll send it back. We've got Gabe there with it. Nice move around there as he gets around his defender. He'll fire it towards the net. And Sakari had to make the stop on the near post, already being tested.
Really, really quick shot there. Very little backlift. Definitely surprised the keeper. I couldn't tell if it was a toe poke or if he just got enough on that with a really, really minimal backlift. Keeper was ready for it, made a really good save there at his near post.
First corner of the game for the Highlanders. You've got Gabe in the middle there working, looking to get to the ball with the head, unable to. Ball down in the ground. Revere looking to clear. Nice job keeping it inside the box as they fire it towards the net. And Sakari had to make the save once again. So Highlanders already getting shots on goal in this game, 2 minutes into it.
And we had 2 options there inside the 6-yard box. Went for the shot. Cross might have been the better option there.
Up to midfield. Gabe trying to control it there. He does. Sent forward by the Highlanders. 50-50 ball won by Revere. Revere looking to turn things around now as Brian Medina, their captain, sends it forward. Dangerous up front is Francisco Navarrete as he sends that one into the net for the Patriots. Getting by Imani Mixon to start things off. That is number 13, Francisco Navarrete, getting the goal.
And he had a crowd around him there and still managed to get that shot off. I'm not going to say it was an inability to close out there, but weird to see that shot get taken there from that spot. And I'm sure it was well placed. It was by the post, but I'm sure Imani wishes he could have that one to do over again.
Somerville finds themselves trailing here early. Similar to the girls' game that we had, Cambridge jumped out to an early lead in that game as well. If you can catch that game on our YouTube channel, Somerville Ed TV, make sure you like, share, subscribe. We're going to have over 30 games worth of action this fall as we span boys soccer, girls soccer, as well as football and girls volleyball. As we will cover all 4 of those throughout the season. Make sure you are mashing those buttons and getting our subscriptions up. We really do appreciate it. As Revere has control of the ball, they will try to get it out of their area. Around midfield, taken by Santiago, or Velez, I should say. He plays that forward to Alves. Now Alves, he'll turn things around. Drops that one down. Looking for the cross, possibly. So they looked across to the back post. That one's headed there by Jeremy Romero. Cleared away by the Highlanders. Now Ortez tried to make a run right there. Unable to. Cleared away.
A little bit of a worrying sequence here for Somerville. We're seeing Revere get some chances here.
Now the Highlanders looking to turn things around here. As a good defensive play there as Noah Gaviria was able to steal that one away. Now Navarrete gets out here to the near side, gives it to Alves. Alves looks to Navarrete again as he overlaps to the interior. Navarrete, magician with the ball it looks like. Able to kick it out. Gets it out to Ruiz. As they work it around the perimeter of the defense. Ortez, he's got the opportunity there from just outside the box. Gets knocked back. Nice block there. And here's an opportunity on the counter for the Highlanders as Gabe Dos Reis is in. And he is surrounded by Patriots. Tries to get through 3 or 4 of them there. Is unable to. And Ortez comes away with the ball.
Yeah, we couldn't get support for Gabe there. And he ended up trying to go 1v4. Did not... I guess it went about as well as you'd expect.
Yeah, 1v4, it will normally end up in that manner. So the Highlanders will play that back to Mixon. Patriots out to the early lead off the goal by Francisco Navarrete. First touch, a little hard there, given up to the Patriots as they get the turnover, turn things around. Medina down to the ground, or actually, I'm sorry, that's Navarrete down to the ground. Foul called against the Highlanders.
And you can tell Revere have come out here. They're playing 3 at the back that sometimes becomes 2 at the back, and really pushing a lot of options wide. If you look out there right now, there's players very wide in attack.
Ortez goes down, and he is tripped. Call goes against the Highlanders. Have a kick from about the football 25-yard line. 5 minutes elapsed here in the first half. Highlanders trailing 1-0. Medina number 10 and Ortez number 30. It was Medina who will take it, and he hits that one wide.
It's close. It was not a million miles off there. You could tell Imani was not entirely sure that one was going to go wide. I think he had it covered, but it was close.
Looked like Medina had a little bend on that one.
Yep, he was trying to curl that in.
Highlanders trying to work things around on the interior. Pass up to midfield. Ruiz, the only player in the area for the Patriots, as he gives it off to Francisco Navarrete. Navarrete's pass over to Ruiz as they were trying to work a give and go there on the near side. Goes out of bounds, knocked out by the Highlanders.
Yeah, I mean, the group that Somerville has out there definitely is at their best when they're playing the ball, keeping it on the ground, playing it to feet, not lumping it forward like we saw there.
Alves with the inbounds. Gets it on the feet of Velez. He takes the shot. Mixon takes care of business. Quickly out to Dos Reis. As Gabe looks to split defenders. Drops one to the ground. Pops that one through into the box. Miscommunication.
Yeah, D'Souza was cutting off his run. He's in danger of straying offside, and Gabe thought he was going to keep going and put it over the top there, just not on the same page. They'll get there. It's still early days here.
D'Souza up front with Gabe. D'Souza number 17. Ready for the goal kick here. Opening the GBL season and the overall season against the Patriots here. That's going to be cleared out of bounds. Patriots will get it.
Yeah, Ruan there, second time, just kind of lumped it forward. I'm sure his coach is looking for him to keep that ball on the ground and find a teammate and keep possession of it.
Somerville, as you said, Jake, at their best when they are able to use their skill with the ball. As you see Gabe with a nice touch there for the pass.
Just behind.
Nice single touch there. Nice little pop there forward. Opportunity here. Fired towards the net. That's going to be taken care of by Sakari, but they continue to get shots on goal, do the Highlanders.
That's a third shot on target here, really. Keeper's got himself a leg, Todd.
Yes, he does. Gets it out beyond midfield.
A lefty who his previous goal kick was a line drive that breached midfield and I don't think went more than 15 feet off the ground the entire way.
A little single back heel there by Gabe trying to break Anthony free. Ortez gets a foot in there. Unable to be played cleanly by the Highlanders. Now they have it. That'll be sent out of bounds. Jackson Love sent that one out. Patriots will play that on back to Sakari. Knifing through the mills, Velez, as he's able to save that ball for the Patriots for a moment. Now Ortez. And Ruiz will send it forward. Velez trying to save it from going out of bounds, but it will.
Yeah, Velez is a really active player. You saw him before. He went from mixing it up with the two center backs to coming back 30 yards for the ball to now wide. He's clearly got a roaming role out there for them.
Patriots will once again play it back to their goalie, Sakari. Start their attack from the very back. Sending it forward to Velez. He'll head it forward. Nobody able to run onto it. Love will play it on back to Mixon. Monty loads it up. Sends it on up. Revere able to get the first head to it, and they will control. As Romero. Revere being very patient, looking to start their attacks from the very, very back. As they will cycle the ball all the way back from midfield to their goalkeeper if need be. As that one played forward to Medina, to Ortez now. Ortez will try to play it out wide. That's going to be stolen away by the Highlanders. Looking for Gabe out wide left, just a little bit behind. He's able to bring it down and control though. You see the speed here. He's got the left foot. He'll take the shot, and that is just on the outside of that near post. You see what Gabe was trying to do on that one with the right foot as he sent that one towards the net.
Keep an eye on how much man marking you see from the Highlanders here. Aside from, if you look out there, aside from the two center backs on their one striker, it's almost man for man the rest of the pitch.
Big boot there by Sakari as he gets it all the way down into the Highlander area for a moment. Medina sends that one forward. Now, Velez. You can see he's got a lot of speed. You talked about how he's been everywhere, Jake. So he sends this one looking back post. It's going to be an offsides is the call as Alves was breaking in here on the near side. Got caught offsides.
And that was tight, but I do think he was offside.
Whistle was immediate, did not take any time to make the call. So
no VAR here, so it'll stand.
The ball pops forward. Sosa looking to get underneath it. Once again, Velez, and he's got speed as he's past the Highlander defense, looking to break in on Mixon, and we're going to get a trip called right there. Kind of a necessary trip, a calculated effort there defensively for the Highlanders. So we're going to get a card. A yellow card will be issued.
And Todd, that's yellow and not red for denying a goal-scoring opportunity because Jackson Love was also getting back and he was in position, so that was not the last defender back. That's if you're wondering why that's why it's yellow and not red, not dog-so as they call it, deniable goal-scoring opportunity.
But a very dangerous opportunity here for the Patriots as they will have it from about 25 yards out.
But now Ruan's going to be on a yellow for the rest of the game.
That's
They're going to
true.
have to keep an eye on that because he's got his hands full with Velez for Revere.
Ortez lined up to take this one as he sends that one wide and high. Something to keep an eye on is Ruan's going to be on that yellow the remainder. And we see the speed that Velez has. Really can cause some danger back there.
Yeah, not ideal to have a defender on a yellow that early.
As Medina will look to control that, gets it to Ortez. Ortez gets it over to Velez, plays it forward to Navarrete, the goal scorer. Navarrete crossing to Ortez, and that is a goal No, it is not. No, it is not. Wiped off. Offside the call.
We'll take it.
Offside the call on Ortez, I believe, as Navarrete had dribbled it right in.
That's tough to be offside when the ball's that deep, because as long as you're behind level with or behind the ball, you're onside. So we'll take it.
We will take it. Another very immediate call. It was not delayed in any way. Pass goes forward, trying to get with D'Souza.
Well, if that early goal wasn't a wake-up call for the Highlanders, that's definitely another wake-up call for them. A lot of pace on display here from Revere, and they're going to have to make sure they're staying with their runners, especially with the man marking out there.
It's Revere setting this defense, or setting their offense here. Alves tried to make the spin there, had it poked away by Jose Lopez. Noticing Jose is on Alves. That should be an interesting little matchup as well. As that ball knocked out of bounds, goal kick for the Highlanders.
Yeah, it's always an interesting debate about Jose. What his best position is. He plays a lot of right back. We played him a lot at the 6th, like a central defensive role. He's a really good player. You can play him a lot of places out there.
So there's a timeout on the field. 24-26 remaining in the first half. Revere leading this one by the score of 1-0. They've been very, very dangerous with their attacks. They've used a lot of speed to get past the Highlander defense, and they've had some good opportunities. They've been able to find pay dirt the one time. On the flip side, the Highlanders, they've been able to get the ball and get a couple good shots, but it seems like right now, Jake, they're trying to play that long ball game that they need to keep that ball down. I've glanced over, I've seen the hand motion, bring it down a little bit on some of those passes. You want to keep it down around the feet and use the skill, right?
I mean, that might be my personal bias, where I just like the possession game. I like the ball played at the feet. I mean, I know the talent that we have on this team definitely can play that game. Who knows? Maybe the coach has given them instructions to play a little more directly. I don't know. There's enough talent. I think they could win any way they play it out there. If Coach Tiago decides he wants to go a little more direct from the back and not take any chances back there, it's a skilled group of players. They should be able to handle any number of playing styles.
No, and as you pointed out, it's also early in the season, so it's the opportunity right now just to kind of find your footing, make sure you've got an understanding of what you want to do conceptually on the offensive end and get everybody on the same page. As you're starting things off, we've already seen a situation where two players who have played together for many years, not on the same page today in that one instance, because it's a brand new season and we're all trying to figure things out.
Yeah, they'll get there. There's too much talent on this team for them to not figure it out.
Oh, no doubt about it. Do recall last year, of course, Highlanders lost their opener, the GBL opener last year, to Everett, as a matter of fact. Went on to win the GBL championship.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Hopefully there's no repeat here today. Not to be too much of a homer, but obviously this is Somerville Ed TV. We're gonna be rooting for the home team here.
Players back on the pitch, 24-26 remaining. We will get the restart on the goal kick from the Highlanders.
Yeah, Todd, this game's been wide open so far. I'm sure the coaches are looking for a little more controlled game out there.
Highlanders trying to control in the middle. Looks like Revere had it for a moment. Nice job there as the Highlanders are able to get the control. Cleared away. Love will put the head to it.
Oh, what a ball.
Beautiful ball out wide to the left. Dos Reis in front of the net. Good aggressive goalkeeping there. Sakori took the chance, went out there, and now we've got an injured Somerville Highlander down.
I think it's Anthony. I mean, he's technically off the pitch, but you don't want to restart play with a player right there. Plus, he looks like he might actually be, I don't want to say seriously hurt, but might have something more than a minor thing.
D'Souza down. They'll check him out to the left-hand side of the net. Highlanders will have their second corner kick once play restarts.
He's up.
Sousa's up. Anthony will get a break for a moment. Get some recovery over there.
Why did you say that?
Highlanders have the opportunity here with the corner kick.
After this happens.
Different look on this corner kick than their previous one. So they've got all the attackers in the area. So that one's headed away by Ortez. Past the goal mouth. That's going to go out of bounds. Throw in for the Highlanders.
And they were aiming at the near post there. It was not. There was a group of players near the top of the six, but that was aimed really close to the near post. Maybe looking for a flick on header or maybe a attempt on goal with the head.
Jose Lopez. Excellent with the throw in. Gives this one up to Gabe. Dos Reis. Looking to key things here for the Highlanders as Firmino sends it inside. Opportunity from the edge of the box. That one's just wide.
Yeah, Jair was ready for that when it fell back to him. Interesting ball in. There was nobody there up top when that ball came in, but the clearance found Jair right on the outside, and he let loose. All came really close to equalizing.
Very, very close to the equalizer there. That one will be out off of Revere, I should say. Now Firmino will put the foot to it. Sends it up. Dos Reis trying to get the run on.
Good clearance.
Very nice clearance there by Noah Gavaria.
Acrobatic clearance. Almost went overhead with that.
As Firmino plays this one forward. Good job back there by Morgira as he was able to get it forward for Revere and clear it out of any danger.
And that ball needed to be played to the outside for Josue. The ball was played inside, allowing the defender to get to it. It's played to the outside. It's a whole different story.
Ruiz with it. He'll send it towards the area. Watch out here. Very dangerous.
Oh my God.
Knifing in was Jeremy Romero. Fortune is the reason why the Highlanders aren't down by 2 goals.
And that's when you got to make sure that your defender realizes there's someone behind him and deals with that decisively. He seemed a little caught between two minds on that, and that was almost disastrous confusion at the back there.
Teammates have to communicate. You've got somebody coming in. Didn't seem there was any communication there. Highlanders, though, able to get away unscathed from that scoring opportunity. So this is out off of Somerville. It's Velez working down there. Keep an eye on 22. He is so dangerous with that speed. So Alves brings it in. Ortez knocked away by Jose. Good opportunity here for the Highlanders from the left-hand side. Third corner of the game for the Highlanders here. Now they're breaking in, looking back post. There's Jackson Love, and there's a header in the back of the net, and the equalizer for the Highlanders.
And it's been coming. They've been having some good pressure down there. Some of the problems at the other, aside from that one weird one-off thing, it's been mostly at the good end of the pitch for the Highlanders. Great corner, great finish right there in the middle of the 6.
Really nice finish as Jackson came up to make that goal. Beautiful cross with that corner. That was a
Somerville goal,
beautiful
number
corner.
21, Jackson Love.
So midway through the first half, Highlanders have tied it 1-1. And Gabriel Dos Reis knifing across, trying to get control of that ball. He knocks it out of bounds. Alves, defended by Jose. Jose just sticking with Alves as well. Did not drop off of him to go after Morgira there.
Yeah, it's fortunate that ball went out because that was big trouble if that ball had stayed in down to the corner because they were sliced open down there, down Somerville's right flank.
Love tried to clear it, but it gets saved to Ortez. Now Ortez is in against Imani. He will chip that one. That's postmarked return to sender.
Imani might have gotten fingertips.
He might have.
What is the ref giving here?
Ref's calling a goal kick. So the ref is saying no fingertips on that. We can ask Imani later.
Let's talk about something here.
As Ortez broke in, fired that one towards the net, and we're going to get a corner as...
It was about whether Imani did get fingertips on it. Clearly decided he did. Here comes the corner.
So Revere will get their first corner of the game. As Ortez came up with the post, now Velez with the corner, cleared away, but not out of danger. As they've got Francisco Navarrete right there outside the box, tried to clean that up, hit it too high.
Yeah, just a really wide open, relatively even game so far. Everything's, I've gathered 6-6 in terms of shots, 4-3 shots on target in favor of Somerville here. 1-1 on the scoreboard. Even so far.
Very even, very, very good opening opponent for the Highlanders, to be honest with you. You want to come out against a good opponent, a tough team, and that is exactly what Revere is. As that ball's chipped forward by Navarrete.
Good read by Imani there. He was off his line ready and pounced on that with zero drama.
And needed to as well as Velez was coming in. Love a little off on that pass, and Navarrete now gets it.
Yeah,
and we're going to get a trip from behind called against the Highlanders as Navarrete earns the kick.
He's calling it possibly for a yellow there. I think he was indicating that was the third foul that had been committed there. So, second foul, he's saying. Usually don't get a yellow for accumulation with just 2 fouls. Might be some wishful thinking on his part.
Once again, it's Medina and Ortez choosing between them to take the shot. Medina will do it. Mixon is up to the task. Looking to break out on a counter here, far side. And that will be foul against Revere. And we're going to get a card, it appears.
To the coach. I see a red card coming. I think that's his book. I don't think he's actually showing a red card to anyone. But it looked like there was a, to the bench, possibly to the head coach, there was a yellow card shown.
Revere head coach Manny Lopes gets carded up. So the bench carding.
I don't think he gave one to a player for the actual foul. I think it was the head coach who got one for dissent.
Top of the box, tried to get it in, cleared away. Now Velez with it once again. He'll play it forward, looking to connect with Navarrete. Navarrete looks to save it, and he does. Defended there by Jose. Good job by Lopez as he bodies him off the ball. Excellent work by Jose. That's going to go out of bounds, but cleared out by the Highlanders. It'll be Revere's ball. Andrade now with it. Gives it back to Ruiz. Foul is going to be called against the Highlanders.
And good to see Gabriel Asensao out there, recovered from a muscular injury he was carrying in the spring.
It's Revere looking to get past this Highlander defense. Try out wide with Romero. That'll go out of bounds. That ball headed forward. Action along the sidelines is out of bounds. Be Revere's ball. 15 minutes remaining here in the first half, tied up 1-1 as Revere scored in the first 2 minutes. Highlanders able to answer back on a corner. Jackson Love with the header. As Dos Reyes breaks across midfield, plays it out here wide to the near side. That'll be out of bounds. Goes to Revere.
And we're getting a look at what Milo Kachansky can do here in the midfield. Sophomore, getting some early minutes this season.
Highlanders working it back, trying to find a starting place for the offense. Love just a little bit too far back on that pass.
Yeah, just a little loose at the back, giving the ball away needlessly there. It's okay. It's early days. It's been a wild start to the game. I'm sure nerves are going to be calming down here.
Revere with the inbounds here. 14 minutes remaining in the half. They get it in to Navarrete. Navarrete uses his speed around the corner. Good job by Love trying to get a foot on it. Did get something to mess it up a little bit and was able to get it to a teammate to clear.
Yeah, Jackson took a chance there, hoping that one would roll out. It did not roll out,
No.
and that presented a little bit of drama at the back, but they got away with it.
Lopez. Gabe once again trying to get the ball back after losing it.
Really active out there. You love to see it.
Absolutely.
Putting in a defensive shift as an attacker.
Good little touch, give and go there. Cross.
That's great.
Well defended, but an excellent idea as Morgira and Giviari were in the area defensively.
Really nice by Lucas out there.
Now the foul's going to be called against the Highlanders there for the push-off. The big boot of Sakari.
Somebody grab that bag. Got a bag on the field, Todd.
Little free market basket
Free
advertisements
advertising.
today at Dilboy, sponsored by Market Basket.
There we go. The ball boys got
Good job,
out there.
good job. Well done, well done. Substitution, Ortez coming back into the game for
It's a push
Revere.
in the back.
Love's going to get called for the push.
That was a push.
The head over heels manner of the person pushed gave that away.
That particular motion's tough to fake, I would say.
is.
That's a tough one to simulate, so usually a dead giveaway.
I mean, it was taking a dive, but that wasn't no dive. That was just diving while being pushed. Big boot by Ortez, punched away by Imani.
Imani's got to do better there with that one coming in. He's got to claim that more forcefully. He's looking for a foul, but he still has to punch that forcefully. He didn't get much on that one.
Like to see more authority from Imani in that situation when he comes off his line.
And he's capable of it. You know Imani can get more on that.
Now Navarrete.
It's
Medina
tricky.
gives it back to Ortez. Ortez keying things. Gives it to Santos. Out here wide, Andrade. And he will play it off of a Highlander out of bounds.
You can tell that they doubled Andrade there when he got the ball wide.
As Ortez breaking in. That will be off of Ortez. Goal kick for the Highlanders. Long ball looking for Gabe.
What control.
It will find him. Gabe defended by Medina. Good matchup there. Out here wide. Jose.
He's in.
Now Gabe, top of the box. Tries to get it through. Couldn't quite get it past Jared Romero. Whistle.
Offside, I'm guessing? They called something. I didn't see a foul.
I'm not totally sure.
That first touch by Gabe, though, I could watch that all day.
Beautiful control.
That was a drop ball for the injury.
Player down away from the play. Now we have the restart. So that one's going to be played back to Imani as Valentin was coming in on it.
He's going to turn him.
Looking for control here. Revere comes away from midfield. Now Lopez has it. He'll send it forward. It's Gabe looking to settle. He'll knife in. He'll put it towards the net. Just barely over the crossbar. A bit of magic there by Gabe Dos Reis.
Thought it was going in, Todd.
I thought it might as well. As he got just the tip of the foot to it, tried to spin it over Sakori's head. Came up just a few inches too high on that one.
Yeah, momentum definitely in Somerville's favor right now. Most of the action's happening down in the Revere half, and I would say almost in the attacking third for Somerville. So it's definitely what Coach Tiago wants to see from his boys.
Revere is possessing the ball some, but they're not really moving the ball very much with their possession. Nice job there by Navarrete as he was able to keep control of the ball. Playing that one forward, looking for Valentin.
I thought he was offside.
Yeah.
Can't take any chances. The ref did not give it, so you can't take any chances, and Imani was all over that.
Yes, he was. Navarrete once again just being a pest over there. Good job by the Highlanders trying to get it out. Now Medina with the head. Love will clear it away. A little too high for Love's head there. Cleared it up though. Valdivieso was able to get it. Player down, Revere player down over there. That is Andrade.
And Todd, it's such a luxury to have a goalkeeper like Imani who can play in goal, he can play out in the field. Just a thoroughly modern goalkeeper, right? Who's super comfortable with the ball at his feet. You never have to worry when he's outside the box about him, making a mistake. He's going to generally handle it just like an outfield player.
Now the question I have is, when is Imani coming forward to play a corner and try to get a goal? From the goal.
Hopefully never, because that would probably imply that we're in dire straits.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, you might see him take a penalty at some point. Wouldn't put that past anything, but yeah.
He was always a very good finisher around the net on corners, though.
Yeah,
always so good.
Yep.
Revere now with the ball after the injury. Timeout. Out of bounds off of Alves. Highlander ball, 7:30 remaining in the half. Things have settled in. The Highlanders continue to push though. Tied 1-1. Over here near side looking for the run as Jose Lopez. There's Jose with the ball. He'll pop it towards the net, back post. Oh my goodness gracious, just headed away. I
Good
believe
defending.
that was Romero got ahead to it.
Really good defending. Crucial clearance there for Revere, or else that was going to be an easy header at the back post.
As Firmino came up. And that will be out against Revere, off of Revere, I should say.
Revere definitely wanted the push off there on Josue.
They
did not. They did not get the call though.
I will not speak to whether there was a push off, but there wasn't one in fact because there was no call.
That's true.
Lopez loading up the arm here instead. He will drop it back.
The referee in question is a top-notch ref. I know him from coaching a lot of these boys at the high school level in the springtime. He's Nuno, I believe, is his name, and he's an excellent referee.
Little pocket pick there. Ruiz comes away with it, feeds it up to Navarrete. Navarrette's got some green in front. Nice job there.
Good read.
Excellent read. Trying to get the sophomore loose on that one.
Yeah, Enzo's first touch let him down a little bit there, and the ball squirmed away.
Milo Kachansky, the young sophomore for the Highlanders. Free kick here for Revere, but we will have a timeout previous to that. 5:37 remaining in the first half. Highlanders and Patriots tied up 1-1. You know, Jake, we've seen Revere came out. They seem to be feeling each other out a little bit. Revere got some really good opportunities to start. I think their speed kind of took the Highlanders a little off guard at the very beginning of this game, but things have settled down and the Highlanders are really beginning to figure out a way to grind down into that offensive attack and really find ways to get in there.
Yeah, ever since that first time out, you could just tell. I don't know what Coach Tiago said to them during that break, but clearly it made a big difference. Somerville's really controlled the game since then. It's been, like I was saying, it's been almost entirely in the good end of the field for us. And yeah, things are going really well. I'm sure they would have loved to have continued playing all the way through halftime here without the break.
Very warm day, so breaks are of course necessary. Goal scorers, we've got for Revere, Francisco Navarrete, number 13. He scored 2 minutes into the game. And then the Highlanders able to answer back on a corner kick as it was headed in by Jackson Love. And that is how we have gotten to this 1-1 score. And the Highlanders just continue to find their way further downfield, get better and better opportunities as this half has continued. Revere's opportunities have been lessening as the half has gone on as well. That speed, like I said, Jake, I think took them back a little bit. Navarrete specifically has a lot of speed, but I think they've figured out what to do in terms of defending him.
Yeah, Revere have some really crafty, quick, pacey, tricky players up front, and you can tell it just kind of threw Somerville for a loop there at the beginning. But it seems like they're figuring out what Revere's looking to do, and it's been trending in the right direction here lately.
Restart here as Revere will send it into the box from way off with Sakari, I should say, his booming leg. Jackson Love able to clear it out for the Highlanders. So Revere able to get control back. Gaviria sends it forward. There's Navarrete. A little shifty play there. Gets it off to Santos. Santos defended well though. Lopez doing so well against him. Santos able to get away though. Now Navarrete. Tried to get it inside to Valentim. Cleared away nicely. Highlanders able to settle it at midfield.
You said the key word, finally settled there after a bit of head tennis.
Turnover there. Highlanders looking for a whistle, did not get it. Speed on the far side, Jeremy Romero, but gets his pocket picked. Nice tackle there by Medina as he came flying in as well.
I think he's getting called for a foul on that one. I think. Maybe just a throw-in.
Throw-in.
Throw-in? I stand corrected.
Out of bounds off Revere, under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Nice little touch there, opportunity. As Milo's got the chance, he'll send it across. Trying to find Jose. They do end up on Jose's feet, but stolen away. As Santos able to come away with it. Santos speed down the near side as he centers it. Ooh, the centering pass got through Alves, or there was some serious danger. Nice clearance by the Highlanders once it did. Medina puts it forward. Valentin. Valentin out wide, loses control, out of bounds. Highlanders have it. Tied up 1-1 here.
Kochanski had no idea there was an opponent there waiting for him. They got a talk out there and warned him. He turned into trouble there.
Little nifty move there. Nice touch. Revere had it, got it off his feet as Romero with it now. Now Santos. Santos has it taken away. Play continues. They get it up to Navarrete. Navarrete, Jackson Love giving chase. Good move there.
Good speed from Jackson there.
Absolutely good speed by Jackson, but Navarrete able to niftily get away from him. And Santos with the touch there out of bounds.
And Jefferson showed a good ability to deal with some balls coming into the box there and deal with them decisively.
Jackson Love, I do not recall that much speed for Jackson.
I thought he ran track in the sprint. I thought he did, so I'm not.
I may not have seen it much last year.
I could be off. I've been wrong before, but that was trackster pace, I would say.
He did an excellent job, and really nice job with the angle as well.
Yeah.
Whistle goes against the Highlanders. Under 2 minutes remaining. The clock stops on the scoreboard. Time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the half. Sakori will put the charge in this one. All the way down, right at the edge of the Highlanders box. Very dangerous there as Valentin was coming in, cleared away.
And Todd, I'd personally love to see the goalkeeper just come claim that. You know it's going to bounce. That's a relatively easy ball. You know your opponent's got a strong leg there. Just come claim that thing and just calm it down.
A few times today, we've seen Imani not have the authority in the box that we'd like to see. One or two. He had a punch out earlier that wasn't quite as authoritative as we'd like either.
He's a pretty authoritative goalkeeper.
I know he is.
He's going to get there. He's going to, maybe he's used to playing out in the field so much.
Maybe so. He's got this one will be the Highlander ball.
I know he plays in goal for clubs, so.
No, it will be Revere ball. Sorry about that. Alves with the inbounds, gets it to Velez. Skip pass here to Morgira. He'll chip it into the box. There's Imani.
There he is.
There's some authority coming out. Easily taking care of that one. No danger.
Look at that boot into the wind.
Really big boot. Gets it out looking for Josue.
And not a back pass there, so keeper definitely can pick that up legally.
See the big boot here once again from Sakari. Les looking to settle underneath it. Love with the head. Picked it off of Santos there, did Jose. Now Santos ends up with it, gives it to Navarrete. Navarrete looking to get Santos on the run. Nice job. As the Highlanders kept Santos from getting any sort of run on that ball. Now Jackson Love just controlling it there with his body, but feeds it out to Navarrete, basically. So very dangerous here for Navarrete. He's not able to get the turn on towards the netting as he fires that one wide.
And all that sprang from, there was a bit of a miscommunication there. Jose found himself really close to Jackson Love in the corner there. Easy pass was just back down the sideline. It was too strong, got picked off, and led to a chance there.
Absolutely. So we're going to have the end of the half occurred. I did not even hear the long whistle, so that will do it for the first half of play. Highlanders and Patriots tied up at ones. We will be back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV.
I'm going to verify that.
We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Second half action just underway. Highlanders and Patriots tied at one. As Jackson Love has the goal for the Highlanders, goal for the Patriots was Francisco Navarrete. Highlanders immediately controlling here offensively to open out the second half. Hi everybody, Todd Harmon alongside Jake Wilson as we are watching the Highlander opener, both GBL and season opener, as they look to keep, or I should say, defend their GBL championship. Nice little one-touch pass there, breaking in. Nope, we'll pull it back as the Highlanders now get it out to Marco Hoxali. Marco's centering pass goes clean through. Good opportunity there. That ball headed back in. Now Medina sends it forward for the Patriots.
Gotta come to the ball, Todd. Can't wait for the ball to come to you.
It's Francisco Navarrete jumped on that one, got it knocked off of his feet, out of bounds, off the Highlanders, and the Patriots will have it. Of course, we have over 30 Highlander games for you this fall here on Somerville Ed TV. Boys soccer, girls volleyball, as well as football, as Ortez puts that one towards Navarrete in the box. Navarrete defended nicely there. Nice job defensively.
Really well done.
That ball sent forward by D'Souza. Now, opportunity here is D'Souza keeps it on his feet. He's got Dos Reyes. Now Gabe with it. Gabe will circle around. Plenty of space for Gabe. You can't leave him that much space. Goodness gracious, he'll try to take advantage. He did. He fired it wide to the right.
Gabe does love a shot. That might have been testing the limits of how far he can get away with shooting from one. He does love a shot.
Just underway here in the second half, tied up 1-1. Sakari puts the charge into that one out to midfield. Danger here as Navarrete is through. He's got one Highlander to beat. Jackson able to get back as well, but what a shot there by Francisco Navarrete as he kicks it off the near post into the back of the net. 2-1 now the Patriots lead as Navarrete has notched both goals for the Patriots.
Yeah, some real deja vu here. It feels like that's basically how different goals obviously, but that's basically how we started the first half with a sort of a sucker punch a couple minutes in.
Navarrete with that speed, he was able to get past the Highlander defense. Jackson Love got back into position, but that was a rifle shot. There was nothing that could be done out from that shot.
Yeah, unfortunately they allowed him to get the ball into his right foot there and paid the price.
So the Highlanders playing from behind yet again. Opportunity possibly here as Hoxali gives it off. Shot from 35 yards out goes wide.
Yeah, so far a couple of really ambitious shots taken by Somerville there. We'll say very low XG on those.
When they came out initially with the ball, their offensive approach was very, very nice. It seemed very controlled. We will see whether they continue that. They really worked their way down to a couple opportunities there. Of course, Navarrete knifing through doesn't help matters any, just like you pointed out, Jake, just like the first half.
Yeah, the first was a little farther out. This one was, I mean, you figure if you've got a player doubled like that he's not going to get a shot off, but he'd managed to.
This one's centered around midfield. Medina tried to get to it. Velez will poke it away to Alves. Back to Velez.
Watch that runner.
Now Love pokes it forward. Gabe will get to it, and the trip is going to be called. Quick change, by the way, Jake. We were informed at halftime that it was not a bench yellow. It was a yellow to Ortez, number 30 for the Patriots. So, Angel Ortez is carrying a yellow right now. This one cleared away by the Patriots. Highlanders able to keep the attack on. Looking for Gabe. And he's going to get called for the push off there, as Romero went sprawling to the ground.
Yeah, Gabe looks frustrated right now.
Another opportunity for Sikori. Put a charge into the ball.
Got to come to the ball, Todd.
I hope that's the last time you point that out to me, Jake.
Oh, I'd love that to be the last time I
That
say
would be
that.
great.
It's the coach in me. I'm just used to.
There's an opportunity here as they get it onto Gabe's feet. First touch got away from him just a little bit, but he has control now. As he tries to center that one, and that's going to earn a corner kick. Gabe goes down to the pitch.
Grabbing his ankle.
Highlanders' fourth corner kick of the game. Got their goal on their third corner kick. As Jackson Love was able to put it home with the head, number 21.
No one at the back post for Everett here.
Looks like they're setting up back post. Popped into the air, right in the area. Somebody can get a foot to it. There it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Sikori, nice reaction there, as he was able to stop that point blank attempt. Revere still leading 2-1. Good opportunity there for the Highlanders. As this one sent near side, collected by Jeremy Romero. Challenge there by D'Souza, who gets it forward to Dos Reyes. Gabe is in. Opportunity here is Sikori came off of his line very aggressively and was able to snuff that out. Good opportunity for Gabe there, but an excellent job by the Revere goalkeeper Sikori as he came off the line aggressively. Alves unable to control along the sideline. Lopez will inbound for the Highlanders. Jose very dangerous out there with the cross. That one got out of bounds on them, though.
I do love getting the ball back to the player who just took the throw, and in that case, a little bit too much to handle. As I tell my players, who's open on a throw-in? The player who just took the throw.
That is normally true.
That's why we coach them to go back to the thrower.
And when it's Jose, that's always a good call.
Always a good call.
That will be out off of the Highlanders. It will go to the Patriots. As Velez pops it up over his head. Looking to get a run on this one as he looks to turn the corner. Alves forces the corner kick. That'll be Revere's second corner of the game coming up. Ortez will go out to take this one.
Tricky set piece there,
Yeah,
Todd.
a little tricky set piece as Francisco Navarrete ran over it. Velez was waiting for it.
I do like those set pieces that basically look to get the ball to the corner of the 18. It's often really unmarked, and you can either whip in a nice cross or actually take a shot on goal from there if it falls on the right foot.
Alves now with the throw in, gets it to Ortez. Ortez looking to get it to Velez, poked away by the Highlanders. Well, Navarrete with it. So dangerous, looking him around the corner there. The pass over to Ortez. Ortez fires the shot. Tried to go far post with it, went too wide.
Really nicely worked there. That's that got the ball to an open player in the 18. That's good things are generally going to happen, but that shot flashed just wide.
Tried to get Imani moving to Imani's left and shoot it back to his right. Ended up going just a little bit wide. As Velez once again trying to feed Ortez, led him a little bit too much. And Ortez causing problems on the back line for the Highlanders as Jackson Love has to knife through and save that one.
Todd, I got confirmation at halftime Jackson Love does in fact run track. He's a hurdler.
Ah! Well.
Confirmed by his dad.
I did not know
Dr.
this.
Love.
What speed? Jackson's got some speed. And jumping ability, obviously. Nice job there on the interior to steal that ball away, but passed away into nothing. As Alves now, he'll key the attack for the Patriots. Gives it to Ortez. Tried to pop it over. That'll be cleared away.
And Todd, I notice a lot less man marking by Somerville. I feel like that's one of the changes that was made in the first half that turned the game. Score wouldn't show it right now, but the game has turned. It's been a very different game since that shift was made.
And a foul is going to be called this time against Velez as he went down to the pitch.
On a yellow.
On a yellow. No, Ortez has the yellow, not Velez.
Ortez has the yellow.
30. Imani puts the big boot to it. Pop this one forward, seeing if Gabe can get on to that, and he will. Gabe's got it. Look to get it out wide to Jose, but Alves will take it. Now Medina, he will send it far. Watch out for Velez. He is in the area. Imani able to take care of it.
Good patience there, hanging out at the top of his box and waiting for it to roll in where he could use his hands.
Francisco plays that forward. Stolen away by Medina. Now Jose. Get it to the center. Francisco back to Jose. Jose with the one touch, looking for Gabe. Gabe tried to just touch it forward. He's going to draw the foul, it looks like. No, Gabe's going to be called for the foul.
An incredulous reaction there from Gabe. And Todd, I want to point out, Milo Kochanski came on in the first half and really seemed to help calm things down. You can tell Coach Tiago has a lot of confidence now. He's deployed him as sort of a holding midfield role out there, and he's doing a really nice job there, cutting down on some of the chaos that was, I mean, in the first, early on in the game, Revere was just going straight through the midfield, getting a lot of attack and joy.
Kochanski, number 8. Sophomore player for the Highlanders. Love to have that youth and get them that playing time. Speaking of playing time, Marco Haxali, he's been playing since a freshman, as Marco now in his junior year. Milo settling that one down over to Jose. Jose will send it towards the box. Handled there by Sakari. Revere has the 1-goal lead. No rush for them. 15 minutes into this second half. Long ball all the way down. Keeper to keeper.
Good distribution there.
Gives it to Jose. Jose loads it up, looking for Gabe. It's a little bit beyond his reach there. Couldn't chase it down off of Romero, who sends it back. Now Ortez knifing through, trying to pick this one up. Velez will end up with it. It's Velez trying to speed around the side. Try that left-footed shot, too high. Some good power on that shot just inside the 18, though.
And the other change I think that's helped Todd, Jefferson Valdivieso coming on and helping shore things up at the back. That also he really dealt nicely with some balls into the box and showed some calmness back there that I think helped turn the game as well. You just wouldn't know it from the scoreline right now.
That is true. As Reed Schmidt comes in to spell Valdivieso.
Freshman Reed Schmidt.
Yeah.
One of 2 freshmen on the squad.
Might be tested right off the bat as Navarrete trying to get in there. Instead, Highlanders able to clear it away. Gabe tried the back heel to himself. Lost a bit of control to it. Now, opportunity as Reed will shepherd it back to Imani. Here's Schmidt. So he will start it upfield. Lost control to Velez. Velez reverses field. Now Ruiz with it. Worked on there by D'Souza, and Anthony's going to get called for the foul.
It's good to see Reed getting a run out here. He played for me the last 2 years on the Healy boys futsal team. Really good all-around player. I could play him pretty much any position out there and he'd do a job. I'm 0% surprised to see him make varsity as a freshman.
Saw he was very comfortable bringing the ball upfield as well. That's good to see from a defender.
Skilled player. He can defend, he can score goals.
That ball all the way through the box from Sakori, the keeper. He's going to have to hurry back as Imani will load up this goal kick quickly. And Gabe will touch it up. Beautiful head there by Gabe.
I would have brought that back for the foul, but that's just me.
And slide right there on the turf. It's Jeremy Romero unable to get control. Now Gabe touches up the inbounds. Marco will inbound once again. That one off of Navarrete, and he's going the other direction. Feeds it up to Velez. Jackson Love chasing it down. He'll feed it on back to Imani. Imani up to Marco. Marco. Good control there by Marco. Beautiful job. But the pass over to D'Souza comes up empty as Medina took it away. Trying to get it up to Navarrete. D'Souza trying to control there.
Got to keep those studs down. You don't want to get called for a kick out there. You got a little tangled
Foul
up.
going to be called. D'Souza is going to get called for that one.
Ref in there to calm things down. I got heated between the two of them. You could see some grabbing on the way down. Almost a WWE style takedown.
Let me tell you something, brother. Out on the soccer pitch, there is no such thing as a card. As Sakori now will send this one away. Thank you, Hulkster. Into the area, and we've got the hand up
For an offside.
for the offsides. As that got by Imani, it looked for all the world like it may have come off of Jackson's head. Not that it matters because it was offside.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That is
Sometimes if the player doesn't actually make, I'm a fan of if the ball's sent up to a player who's offside, calling it dead in a situation like that. But sometimes you'll see them let it roll if the player doesn't actually make contact with it.
So off the offsides, Imani will send it away. Medina heads it down. Alves controls for just a moment. Then Jose says no.
Todd, that's the second goal for Revere that's been chalked off for an offside, and there was a third opportunity that could have been a goal. It was pretty promising that was called off for an offside too. So Somerville definitely getting the rub of the green from the officials tonight.
That one upfield, far side, trying to keep it in bounds, and able to as Jose sends it forward. Gabe, single touch. Left-footed shot. Oh my goodness. Diving to knock that one aside was Sakari. What a shot.
And that was on target. That one was going in. That was a really, really nice save by the goalkeeper. Sometimes they do that for the cameras, just to show off the dive in necessarily. He needed to dive for that one. He needed to stretch every sinew in his body to get to that.
Beautiful left-footed shot there. Results in the corner kick, fifth corner of the game for the Highlanders. Their lone goal came off the corner. As Jackson Love was able to head it into the back of the net. We're halfway through the second half. Final quarter of this game remaining. This one to the edge of the 18. Good opportunity here. Oh, headed away as Romero was on the far post and got the head to it.
I think the keeper was there, but still, a brave header there by the defender to stop that one from going on target.
Jared Romero making that head save there, I should say. Another good opportunity for the Highlanders, unable to finish it.
That ball had some venom on it too. That couldn't have felt too good to take that one off the head.
Sakori loading it up once again. Gets it down, looking for Andrade. One touch. Cleared away by Milo. Mogira feeds that one forward, headed back. Andrade looking to control things here. Revere taking their time. They'll play it back. Medina, the skip pass over here to Romero. Marco will mark him. Turnover right there as Milo picks it up. Got to find some help. Did not find it. It's Navarrete with it now. Oh, good job. I felt right there by Milo, but the whistle blows. So again, Revere line up the big boot of Sakari. Down into the box. Velez tries to get creative with that one, looking for the corner kick, does not get it. Goal kick here for the Highlanders.
And right now, Coach Thiago's going with some pace up top between Hector Bermudez and Gabe up there. Definitely some pace to burn up there.
Bermudez comes in, his first action of the game.
He fell on his ass.
Turnover right there. Dangerous turnover with Medina battling there. As Josue.
Josue is getting probably a final ticking off there before he gets a yellow. That was a tussle. Didn't that look like a final warning before a yellow there?
I believe so. Something was stated.
Yeah.
It looked like a warning of some sort. Medina lined up to possibly take this one. Velez as well.
And look at how safe Revere is playing in here. Look how many players they're keeping back. Only sending 14 up there to get on the edge of the box there.
It's Velez. Send that one on through for the goal kick. 16 minutes remaining in the game. Revere leading 2-1. They want to hold on to that lead. They have 4 players all the way back. Medina also dropping back.
Yeah, definitely looking to protect this lead they've got here as the clock starts to tick down.
They are packing it in. Bermudez up into the sky. Gabe trying to settle it. Gets it off the head. Chasing it down. Jose out there on the far side. Trying to get free, but Gaviria able to get it away from him. Foul going to be called against the Highlanders as Andrade goes to the pitch.
And as Amani yells at his teammates to stop fouling.
Another opportunity here. Revere taking their time. Got the 1-goal lead. They're going to go ahead and call for Sakari to come on up from his goalie position. He's come across midfield once already today for a kick.
And now they send some attacking threats up there. He's got a strong left. It's on target. No, off target.
Imani wants it quickly for the goal kick. Imani's going to send it all the way down as far as he can as Morgira puts a foot to it, loses his footing.
Oh.
Gabriel trying to take advantage is Gabe, but unable to.
So Todd, fun fact, you cannot be offside on a goal kick. The offside law is not in effect on a goal kick. So in a case like that, if your goalkeeper's got the leg, unfortunately Imani's going into the wind here in the second half, so it's a little bit tougher to put that beyond everyone.
Popped into the air, Andrade trying to settle. Love will poke it forward. Francisco trying to get on this. Guasha goes away. Foul called against Revere. Kick for the Highlanders. Highlanders lining up along the top of the box. They try to get it out here to Jose. But Romero will come away with it. Gives it to Velez. Romero overlapping there. Possibly an opportunity behind as Jose looking. He's going to pop it forward. Gabe's going to try to run into it. A little push off there. They're going to get the foul call. The whistle sounds as Morgira it gets the push. Dangerous opportunity here for the Highlanders. 12:50 remaining in the game. They are down by a goal. They will have this one just outside the box.
I'd love to see if they could find Josue there at the top of the box. He ripped off a pretty vicious shot last time, and he's heading away from the action, but I wonder, he was unmarked before. And I do want, they're probably going to put it into the mixer here. I would have loved to have seen them just lay this off square to Josue at the top. But the bigs are going up to look to get a header on it, so they're probably going to send this in around the 6-yard box.
I see Jackson Love's head right there, up above all others.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Josue is right there at the top there. If they just squared that across the top of the 18, Josue could have run on that and basically gotten a free shot from the top of the 18.
You should score.
Here's the opportunity sent in towards the area. Top of the box. Little second bite at the apple. Both of them blocked. Reed with the opportunity to settled it right down in front of Navarrete. Reed will clear that one. They play it back to Schmidt.
Nice ball.
Milo now with it. Milo pokes it forward. Milo taking control there in the midfield. Miscommunication there as Navarrete comes away with it. Now, all the way out here to Marco.
Navarrete, who went down looking for the call, saw I wasn't going to get it, popped up and made the play.
Marco loses sight of the ball. It will wind up for Revere. 11 minutes remaining here in the game.
Starting to see some cramp, whether real or simulated for clock management here.
It's Medina helping work out that cramp. I believe it's Jeremy Romero down.
No, at the high school level, they stopped the clock for this, so there's no real advantage to be gained. Maybe just break up play a little.
Actually, it's Velez. Nope, strike that. That's Navarrete. Navarrete will leave the pitch. Referee making sure he does. So Alves will come in for him for a moment. Francisco heading out for the Highlanders. Lucas Gomes into the game. 11 minutes remaining here. Revere with the ball. They try to get it down to Alves. Knocked away by Schmidt.
Some definite time wasting going on here. Refusing to pick up a ball from the ball boys.
Referee seemed unhappy with that.
Yeah. He was wise to what was going on there.
As they feed it out wide to the far side, there's Romero. He's going to try to knife in at the top of the box. He's able to power through. Good job by Jackson. He's able to clear that one away. Ill thought of pass there as Alves tries to fire that one forward. Schmidt blocks it away. Now Gabe has it on his feet. Defended by Santos. Ball's cleared away. Alves will play it forward, trying to match up with Valentum. Ortez gets the head to it. Jose tries to settle. Ortez once again with the head. Keeps it away from Lopez this time.
Athletic there by Josue, doing a little hurdling of his own.
Highlander ball. Marco will inbounds. Under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Gabe. Alves able to get it away, or I should say Andrade able to get it away from him. And here comes Valentim from the near side, and the whistle sounds on the offsides.
Yeah, Gabe's cutting a really frustrated figure right now out there. He's found himself, when he does get the ball, he's found himself going up against multiple opponents. He just has not had the space to operate in that he really likes.
As Gabe takes the swing at it, able to collect it though. Out wide, opportunity there. Taken care of by Sakori on the shot opportunity. Lopez was there, forcing him to play it.
And Somerville's kind of settling for some lower percentage shots here. You wonder if an extra touch, an extra pass, work the ball into a more promising position for a higher percentage shot.
So Zay will play this one back. Imani will settle it.
Cool as you like.
He's not just a goalie, folks. opportunity here.
One more.
Cutting in is Bermudez, loses the ball, tries to get it out to Gabe. As we have a stoppage, timeout on the field, 7:53 remaining. Highlanders down 2-1, Jake. You talked about how maybe the shot selection right now going on for the Highlanders, they might be feeling a little anxious maybe, taking shots that they could get a better look at the goal, possibly. Is that maybe because they're a little bit anxious being behind or a little frustrated at this point in time?
It could be. I mean, Revere been pretty solid at the back. You know, maybe could like you say, could be frustration setting in where they just, any opportunity to shoot, they're going to take it. You just feel like some of those shots, like I said, an extra pass, someone making a run, someone doing something, maybe taking on an opponent and dribbling past them. You wonder if they could have made those scoring opportunities a little better here lately. But hopefully that's what Coach Tiago's getting across to his charges here during the timeout. Hopefully they come back out and close the game off with a flourish.
Somerville's come out from the timeouts on the field
Yep.
in very good condition, the past timeouts that we've had on the field. Unfortunately, the beginning of the game and the beginning of the second half, they've come out and given up goals, but that was much more the excellent play of Francisco Navarrete in those cases.
Maybe give the timeout team talk during
halftime.
Before each half.
There
I don't
you
know. Hopefully we see a similar response to what we got in the first half after that timeout. There's time left. There's plenty of time left. They could, plenty of time to score goals here.
No question about it. Last year against Revere, of course, Highlanders led 1-0 in stoppage time when Revere tied it up to make a tie out of that first game here at Dilboy. Highlanders were able to win the return game at Revere 2-1.
I don't have any.
We will see what Coach Tiago has set up as Revere will inbound Santos. $7:53 remaining. Goes to Medina, who's cutting through. Knocked away by Schmidt. Collected in the middle by Josue. Now Huxley. Back to Josue. Little push down there as Ortez playing with that yellow gets called for it. Now Marco, quick start to Gabe. Gabe double team, Santos able to take it from him. He'll play forward looking for Valentin. Imani off his line very authoritatively that time. Clears it away out of bounds off of Revere. Highlanders will get it, 7 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders looking for a whistle there, did not get it. They feed it to the middle. One touch. Back out here, Gabe now. Playing away, being a table setter from the outside. Opportunity here, Milo. This one hipped off of it.
And Todd, out of the timeout there, Coach Thiago's gone with a different look in his defense. He's kept the freshman Reed Schmidt out there, giving Jackson Love a break, pushing, moving some pieces around up there. You see, you mentioned it, Gabe Reese is getting the ball now in a really wide position, almost as a wing back.
As now Imani's going to load up the cannon from midfield, 6 minutes remaining in the game. Right at the top of the box is going to be cleared away by Revere.
Whoa!
Revere taking their time now. They're going to let their keeper come out, Sikori, and take this.
Maybe he'll think about whether he wants it or someone else wants to. They'll have a little chat.
Have a little talk
Bleed
about
the clock
it.
a little.
Little rock, paper, scissors. Decide who's going to take the kick.
Clearly in no hurry to take this. nor should they be. If I were, I'd be calling for the same thing if the situation were reversed.
In the immortal words of Chris Berman, tick, 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 tick.
They're going to see a lot of subs here, I suspect, from Revere down the stretch here as well.
There's Navarrete coming back into the game. Medina will inbounds. Schmidt got a foot to it. We are inside the 5-minute mark. The time on the field, or I should say the time is kept on the field. Scoreboard clock is stopped. So we are in what amounts to stoppage time here in high school.
Or mystery regulation time.
As Marco settles that one. Tries to clear it through, but Ortez able to knock it away.
He's offside.
Andrade plays it forward to Valentim, who's offsides.
He was 3 yards offside.
The Highlanders will line this one up again. Highlanders down 2-1. Opening game of the season. Of course, they lost their opening game of the season last year to Everett. Came back and won the GBL as well as going to the playoffs. But they would like to at least salvage the tie here. As Imani tried to feed that one to Jose.
You better get back in goal.
That was well read by Romero. Romero gives it off to Valentim. Valentim back to Romero. Romero very dangerous out there far side, but he was offsides. As Romero just lost track of where he was, I think, in that situation.
I think he was offside.
I don't know.
It was tight. Revere probably going to have some thoughts about offside decisions after this game.
Imani sends this one forward. Gets past Ortez. Jose will try to center that, but it's blocked and cleared away by Revere. Revere, actually, Highlanders were the last to touch it, so Revere will have the ball. Taking their time, getting it in. It's Morguera. Sends that one forward, sent right back at him. Another throw in for the Patriots.
And this is one where you got to keep that ball. You got to keep that ball in, Todd. Every time it goes out, it's going to chew up. Oh,
nope, it's going back to the Highlanders. So Jose will have the opportunity with the inbound. Reversing field here, getting it on Gabe. Directing traffic. Gabe trying to find what he wants. Top of the box. Whoa! Handball is going to be the call.
Inadvertent, but still given. Paid the price after that, taking a clearance to the face.
Right to the face.
Tough kid.
As we near the long whistles. Andrade pokes that one forward. Running on it is Romero. Imani will take care of it. Romero, though, able to steal that pass away, that hand pass away. Velez now. Back door, keep an eye out for number 7. My goodness, what a shot as Velez pops that one into the top right corner. For his first goal of the game, that will make it a 3-1 Revere lead. Santiago Velez, a beautiful shot from just outside the 18, probably about 5 yards outside the 18 box. Far side. Nothing that Imani could do. He extended as much as he possibly could to try to get to that ball.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the case. Somerville clearly was going for the equalizer, committed a lot of resources forward. They just didn't have people back there, and that was just, and credit Revere for a really, really sweet strike. If you're going to beat him like that, it's got to be a good strike, and it was.
It certainly was a good strike. So 3-1 now, the Revere lead. Mere moments remaining in this one. Highlanders now need to hurry faster than they ever have.
Tough second half here for the Highlanders, Todd. It closed the first half on such an upswing. It was tough to see them come out here and it was not their best half of soccer.
No, I see it at the shirt.
Whistle on the field. Highlanders will get the kick here. This probably will be the last opportunity of the match for the Highlanders.
Unless there's some stoppage time added on for all that time wasting, we'll see.
There could be a few minutes for time wasting. I know the official was annoyed by that.
We heard it. And he's certainly making them wait here to take this free kick, so you could see them adding on a minute or two.
As this one going towards the net, just over the crossbar. That's 2 inches above the crossbar for the Highlanders today. Neither of them finding the back of the net. As we await the long whistles, 3-1 the Revere lead. So Corey ready to send this one away. Ortez with it now for Revere. Gives it to Navarrete. Navarrete will feather it downfield. Imani will control it. Imani trying to get it out to Marco. Read by Medina. A little soft there to Marco. Schmidt has to chase that down. And there are the long whistles. That will do it, as the Patriots of Revere will open out their GBL season at 1-0. The Highlanders drop to 0-1 overall, 0-1 in the GBL. Goal scorers, Francisco Navarrete opened the goal scoring in the second minute with his first of the contest. He got a second goal at the beginning of the second half. And Santiago Velez, the second goal scorer, scored the third goal for Revere. Lone goal scorer for the Highlanders was Jackson Love. Came off of a corner kick midway through the first half. And that will do it in terms of the action, Jake. Not the opener that the Highlanders wanted that second half. They've got some things they could work on coming out of that.
Yeah, I guess Coach Thiago can focus on the final 15 minutes or so of the first half was really good and look to replicate that. Some good changes made after that timeout. Second half it just wasn't happening for him.
Do want to point out we did see some young Highlanders out there. Reed Schmidt, he looked very good out there. Milo Kochanski as well. Young sophomore did very well out on the pitch as well. Look forward to watching them as the season continues along with the rest of the Highlander team. Don't forget they started last season 0-1 as well. Wound up in the playoffs as GBL champions. So, hey, it's early. They'll figure this stuff out, no doubt about it. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you very much, Jake Wilson, on commentary. Thank you, Bill Trudell, on camera. Joe Constantine on production. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlanders Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.